Howdy folks, Doc here with Last Best Tool. And today I want to talk about something that got me really going on DIY tools. I've always been a fan of watches, lots of different kinds of watches, and I wanted to be able to service them myself if I could. And for a lot of you that know about the battery-powered quartz watches, the batteries die. And what you end up doing is taking them someplace, and then they charge you a bunch of money for a battery that might not even be the best quality. Anyway, so I went on, I think back then it was eBay, and just looked up watch tools. And I found all kinds of different watch tools for, adjusting the links in the band, cracking cases, small screwdrivers, pin drivers, tweezers. I mean, they'll sell you everything. And it was so cheap. I mean, these were like maybe $10 or $15 with a whole bunch of different case cracking bits. And what I wanted to be able to do is like this one here, the battery has died on it. It's a nice old Seiko. I've had it forever. But rather than take it in and have some kid who, sells who knows what during the day, plus he digs open watches, I thought I'll just do this myself. So what I did is I got a bunch of tools, like these, and I started playing around. This one I actually like. It's super simple. I mean, look at the machining on that. I mean, this is so crude, but it only cost a few bucks. And it allows me to crack the case of a watch like this Seiko. Now I've already loosened this up so I didn't have to fight with it on camera. But then once I get a hold of this area, and if I was really worried, maybe I'd, pop the bracelet off. But anyway, then I can look at it, see the inside. I've got a little battery holder here, so I might throw it under my scope. Let me turn that on. And then look through it and then make the adjustment to get into the battery case, or make the, open that up and then replace it with a new battery. I've done that with this one a whole bunch of times. This is I don't even know how to say it. The name Bruselli or something. It's a titanium cased. I use this as a hardcore outdoor watch. A lot of them I've transitioned to the Sun 2s. The Sun 2s, a lot of good features. In fact, you can see this, I'm getting a battery alert. These things just chew up batteries. But if you flip them over, I mean, you can literally dig in with a quarter or something and pop the battery compartment open, throw a new one on. Same with this. And in fact, you can order new battery doors basically from the company. The Citizen solar powered stuff eliminates a lot of the problem, or even some people have noticed I wear one of these automatic watches. You can just shake it, or I can wind it manually. But for a lot of the ones like this old Seiko that I've had forever, that I want to just keep going, I don't want to pay a bunch of money. And honestly, you can go to the store and get, here's my battery set, whatever you need. Pop this open. So I actually have enough, let me take care of this Seiko here before I ruin it. Enough different sized batteries floating around. A lot of these are a little larger for other things, but I also have small battery or watch batteries, and I just kind of keep an eye out for sales or whatever, and then restock my supply and keep these things rolling. Because it's important to have plenty of batteries. In fact, that might be the Seiko one there. Whoops. Pop that guy out. And do my own servicing. It also allows me to check the gaskets, to do it right, to take my time. I'm not in a hurry. And then when I'm done, I can seal it up exactly how tightly I want and check it out. In fact, sometimes I'll heat these up a little bit just to make sure there's no moisture in them. And the different tool sets work great. This is old stuff here. I've had this, these kinds of screwdrivers and stuff. I don't know, 20 years at least that I've been using these things. And now I use a little bit more fancy stuff sometimes. This is my iFixit stuff that I use with small electronics when I'm working on those. And this stuff works great. But anyway, the DIY takeaway with this video is if you've got to fix something, explore what it takes to fix it. We've got all kinds of videos on YouTube that show you your way, and then there are tons of places that will show you how to use the specialized tools for particular objects, electronics, watches, whatever it is. I mean, I service microscopes too. But the idea of going online and just buying your own tools and trying it out, it's a little risky, but it's to me totally worthwhile, because it's amazing once you kind of get the skill down, then you just want to do it for a living. It's fun. I could see doing this, you know, in the afternoon. Bring me your watches. I'll fix the batteries. It won't take me long. And it's because I've honed my skill doing this. And it's all DIY. But for the average person, it might be a once a year, once every 2 year job. So what do? I look for opportunities to hone my skills, my DIY skills, even if it involves kind of exclusive, small, occasional tasks, such as changing watch batteries. So with that, Doc out.